Hey guys, it's Ilana and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, oh boy do I have a story time for you. When I went to LA, there was one thing that I didn't tell you guys about, and that is I hooked up with my Airbnb host. Also, I have a fun surprise for you, so make sure you keep on watching and find out what it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the story. Where do I begin with this? So I checked into my Airbnb on Friday, and he wasn't around until maybe later on that afternoon after I had finished working out and had made myself something to eat. And then he comes in and he introduces himself. My first initial thought was like, ooh, he's pretty cute. But like, Ilana, nothing's gonna happen. You're not here to like hook up with someone. You're here to enjoy BeautyCon in LA. So I thought nothing of it, but other than like, oh, this is a good looking dude. Saturday rolls around. I didn't really see him that much. I feel like we talked for like a little bit, but it was nothing too serious. I think he showed me, I can't remember if it was that day he showed me a picture of his dog, and we talked about dogs and pets and stuff like that. When I was talking to him, we were talking about like our star signs, how he's a Pisces and I'm a Scorpio, and how those two signs are compatible. And we were vibing pretty well. And he made a comment saying, yeah, you know, if you had lived here, you would probably be my girlfriend. And I was just like thinking, no, because earlier you told me you didn't want kids. Guys, like that's such a big turnoff for me. I cannot date a guy who doesn't want kids because I want kids. No way would that work. So he's just better off as like hookup material, and like, you know, I had to tell him that. Unless I feel like you want to change your mind and we were in the same city, then yeah, you know, maybe we could date. So let's go on to my last day in LA. This is where it basically happens. So I come back from BeautyCon that night, and I was just done and tired for the day. He was home, and I basically got to just talk to him because I wanted to talk to him. He seemed like a really cool dude. Initially, you know, I talked about like my love for makeup and everything like that. I showed him like the big bag of stuff that I got, but I didn't show him like every single thing. And it's funny, I was telling him like, you know, I'm wondering if I should do a haul video and go on live because I'm not gonna have any time to edit my video for Monday. And he really pushed the ideas, like, you definitely should do the haul video. Because, yeah, we talked about my YouTube channel a little bit, so that's kind of how our conversation really got started. And he thought it was really cool that I was doing this whole YouTube thing. Talked a lot about, like, my bikini stuff, too. And this is kind of where, like, the sexual tension, like, starts to take off. So, after I had filmed my haul video, which was a live stream, I went back out. I started talking more about, like, my bikini competition stuff. He was looking at a lot of my videos and a lot of the pictures that I showed him because, again, like, I thought he was cute, so I had no problem showing my body off to him. It was whatever. And if I didn't find him cute, I would not have shown him. He was like complimenting me on my body and everything, like, yeah, you got like a nice body, everything, like this is really awesome. And eventually, I guess the conversation just got really dirty at some point. I spent like all night talking to him. So I think we started probably talking from, I want to say like maybe 8 until midnight. Guys, this conversation got so dirty. Part of the conversation started with like me like not having like any kind of sex drive while I'm on prep. But for some reason, my body decided to make an exception for him. Talking about like what turns us on, what have we done. It just got very dirty and very explicit. But I wanted to be a tease about the whole situation. I was trying to convince him that I'm not gonna hook up with you. But like I really wanted to hook up with him. So yeah, we talked about a lot of like sexual stuff. I could literally see him getting turned on. I saw it, no shame. Eventually, he starts commenting on my chest, and it's fine because I didn't care because I was like already sexually attracted to him. So at the time, it was like appropriate, pretty much consensual at this point. And then eventually, we were just kind of like talking about whether we wanted to do it or not. And he was saying, well, I'll let you get some sleep and we can do it in the morning because I had to be at the airport around like 4 because I had an early flight out back to San Francisco so I could go back to work that morning. Decided to tell him, you know what, I would rather do it now because it may not happen if we wait. He was like, okay, and then I took my shirt off and then I climbed on top of him on his sofa and we started making out. And then eventually we transitioned into his bedroom. Whew, what an experience. Unfortunately, we did not have sex. But other sexual activities did happen. And in my definition of hooking up, because everyone's definition of hooking up is different. As long as sexual activity has partaken in any kind of manner, I consider that to be hooking up. It doesn't have to be penetrative sex in order for it to be considered hooking up, at least in my definition. The reason we didn't have sex was you had a yeast infection, which was pretty unfortunate to hear. And I appreciate the fact that he told me that, otherwise I would have destroyed him if he didn't tell me. I really wanted to have sex, and of course the one opportunity that's presented in front of me. Guys, I'm so frustrated by this. I'm not gonna get too explicit. I can let you imagine what happened. Guys, let me tell you, if we had had sex, it would have probably been amazing because he was a nice size. We probably went at it for about an hour and a half, and we've passed out for maybe 15 to 20 minutes because it was basically time for me to having to get ready to leave for the airport. So it was really unfortunate that it lasted for only that night. I said goodnight to him. I said, thanks for everything. You are a great host. And I took my things and I hopped in the shower and then I left for the airport. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't stop thinking about that night as I was on my way to the airport, and all throughout work the next day. It drove me crazy because I was kind of sexually frustrated at that point. It's fine, I had a very great experience, a very great unexpected experience. But guys, it gets a little bit better. After you stay in an Airbnb, you are asked to rate your host and give them a review. So I gave my host a review. So you give them a public review for other people to see, and then you give them a private review just for them to see. So in the public review, I wish I remember what I had said because it's already been sent. The place looked everything like how it was in the pictures. He was very nice and hospitable, and I would stay at his place again because I would. And then in my private message, I said something like, thanks for the fun night last night, winky face. I really enjoyed spending time with you. You're awesome. Let's stay in touch. Something like that. For his private review of me, actually, let me get my phone really quick. So for the public review that he wrote for me, it said, Ilana was an excellent guest, very friendly and respectful. I would host again. And then for the private feedback, I really enjoyed hosting you and getting to spend some fun time with you last night, winky face. You're a pretty sexy lady. Keep up your hustle. I got that at work. I bursted out laughing because it just totally made the rest of my day. It was so great. But wait, there is more. So the next day, I get a text from him later that night while I'm at the gym. He sends me a picture of my thong, and it says, thanks for the souvenir, with a bunch of laughing, crying emojis. And I was just like, oh my god! I seriously left one of my thongs at his place. That is such a classic chick move. Oh my god. I didn't mean to, and he was like, don't worry, it doesn't smell or anything. And I was like, oh, well, that's a relief. So we didn't text for too long. Told him, hey, I loved your private review. So great, made my day. And he goes, oh, that's great. And I told him, let me know if you're ever in San Francisco, because I can be your Airbnb. And he goes, oh, that sounds very nice. Definitely will let you know. I gotta say, it was a pretty positive experience overall. He definitely really excited me. I definitely found him to be very attractive. We definitely vibed very well, but the fact that he did not want kids destroyed everything inside of me. So he is sadly not going to be someone that I would ever get into a relationship with, but overall, still a really good person that I was very happy to meet. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the surprise that I had for you at the end. So let me go ahead and show that to you. I am doing a mini giveaway! A couple of things that I wanted to give away from BeautyCon, and I'm gonna go and show you what it looks like really quick. It's not as big as the giveaway as I did last year, but I still thought it was pretty nice and a lot of good stuff. So I have some Curl Elixir hair towelette, some perfume, more perfume, a couple of face masks, some nails, fake lashes, leave-in conditioner, a compact mirror, some shimmery eyeshadow, some macadamia oil treatment for your hair, and these really cool press-on gel strips that you can put on your nails. It is a really small giveaway. Oh, wait, and I'm giving away the bag from the hauler bag that I got at BeautyCon. And so everything will come in that bag. So it's just a nice little collection of stuff. But I figure everything is very useful, everything is cruelty free, so don't worry about that. So in order to enter the giveaway, you must be subscribed to my channel already, and make sure that you comment down below something that you really like in the giveaway, or you can leave me a video idea about like dating and being single or bikini competition stuff, something relevant to what I talk about on my channel. I'm always in need of video ideas, especially for 2020. I have most of my content planned out for the rest of this year, but if there's something that I really like that you suggest that stands out to me, I will do it before 2020. I would love to know what you guys want to see from me and what you would watch. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday about being a single girl, navigating the dating world, and being a bikini competitor. And if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!